Oh, my elbows are so crusty. Like a rhinoceros's bottom.
You might not feeling too great.
Oh,
either.
it's disgusting. It's because of the weather. Ugh. Make your mind up, nature.
Yeah, the weather's great here in Australia. Yeah. Sippy sippy?
Sippy sippy. I got a new cup.
Me too. Thanks for really selling that for me.
That's what I would do if I got shot.
Oh, this is a show that we made for you, for your mom and your dad and your aunties too. So grab yourself a coffee, it's a crack of dawn, and strap yourself in for a heaps good morning.
It's another heaps good Sunday morning, and yet again we're here to delight and entertain.
And possibly inform.
A little bit of glitter never hurt anybody.
That's not glitter. That's a scatter. Get it straight. I don't know, actually it's quite small for a scatter, but quite big for a glitter.
Is that what they call it? A scatter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get with the program.
It's because you scatter on tables?
I guess. But I mean, they say that glitter is, killing sea life, so.
Is it? Well, I can't kill any sea life in here.
It's true,
anyway.
but then what are you going to do with it?
Probably just sweep it all up and chuck it in the ocean somewhere, I
And
guess.
what he means by that is it'll stay in the studio for like 3 weeks, and I'll finally crack it and do a line of tape down the desk. Oh, which look.
What a...
Still there.
Oh, clean
mate.
it. So it's the beginning of season 2, and we're here again, doing what we love to do.
Ooh, yes. And it's January. It's now 2018.
It is. I think you'll still see this episode in January.
You'd want to. We've been gone for a few months.
We have been. There's been lots going on.
Yeah. Obviously, I went overseas.
Yeah. You were gone for 8 weeks.
Yep, something like that.
Yeah.
And then got super sick when we got back, and a bunch of drama happened. And then, yeah, so we were gone. But we did a bit of episoding in between that time. We had plans.
We missed out on a couple of weeks. I know that because you missed the episode and we missed the episode as well. So we were 2 episodes behind on what we actually wanted to initially have. But we got through that period of time anyway.
We got through it. And then, so you guys know I got hitched. You saw that?
Yeah. That was one of the episodes.
Yeah. I'm going to do a lot of today. Here's a photo of that.
Getting straight stuck into it.
Yeah.
Making work for Ziggy. Oh, great.
So that was in October, mid-October, Friday the 13th. Just in case you guys want to send a, anniversary gift to our P.O. box. Oh, wait, I have a P.O. box. Anyway.
We should get onto that.
And then we had to hit the ground. We got back whenever that was. When was that? November-ish? Yeah?
Yeah, it was
early
11th?
November?
It was around there.
Who knows? And then we had to hit the ground running, and thanks to you guys helped a lot, because then we had our Australian wedding, which was, it
was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a 4-day festival by the end of things. I thought for a while I was going to be stranded in Balmoral.
How did that happen?
Well, one of our lovely go-get-em kind of helpers at some point stuck my car keys in her pocket.
Yeah.
And then left with them and went back to Adelaide.
So the thing is, Ali went to the shops in the morning to get a packet of smokes, and she put the keys in her jacket pocket. And we came home that morning, and of course you guys stayed there for another night. Anyway. Yeah, and then I woke up, saw a message on Facebook that said, "Hey, does anyone have my keys?" And I thought, oh, Ali was driving the car. I'm just going to check her jacket pocket. Here's the keys!
So then, I don't know which one of you came. I ended up driving a budget rental truck back to Adelaide and then to work. And then one of you guys came all the way back out to Balmoral. The whole family came.
Myself, Ali, Betty May, we all came to Balmoral again.
Dropped the keys off.
Classic Aussie stitch-up.
Oh, classic Aussie stitch-up.
Kookaburra gay, your life must be.
So that was December.
Yep.
And there's, kind of a photo here. Haven't received photos or anything yet, but they're in the process.
And here's a lovely picture of me doing my little duties at the wedding, just ushering everybody in.
He was the greeter.
I was the greeter. I looked fabulous.
So then what happened after that?
Christmas.
We don't really celebrate a whole lot of Christmas. Like, we don't do a whole lot, especially coming off the end of 8 weeks on holiday, 2 weddings. We didn't do Christmas per se for ourselves, like Robin and I, but we went to Robin's sister's house, and here's a photo of that. We're just like eating outside. Not very interesting. Doesn't look like super Christmassy, but it's the way we roll. So
Yeah.
what did you guys do for Christmas? You have a kid, so it's like a big deal.
Yeah, and finally, because now Betty May's close to being 3, it was her first Christmas where she actually engaged and enjoyed Christmas. So we got her a little kitchen set up and everything because she loves playing kitchens. And
is she at the age that she like wakes up bright and early, or do you guys have to wake her up?
We still had to wake her up this year because she didn't exactly know what Christmas Day meant.
Yeah. You think next year she'll get up on her own?
Yeah. She's been talking about Christmas the last 3 weeks.
I was up at the crack of dawn when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Crack of dawn. And my parents, Santa Claus, always came to my house early in the evening, like right after I went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get up at like 4, and I would like sneak in there and look, and I'd be like, oh yes, look at all this great stuff. And in my family, I don't know if it's because we're German descendant or what, but our stocking was always like food, like tasty little bits and pieces. So I'd like grab a little snack, and sometimes I'd fall asleep back in the living room, or I'd creep back to the bedroom with my little piece of meat and cheese.
Someone forgot to put their phone on silent.
I'm gonna practice.
And here's a little video. We did a treasure hunt for
That's right, you did
well.
a treasure hunt.
That was really cute.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. It ended in the studio here with a little treasure island and everything.
Because,
set up.
everything ends up in the studio.
Well, it was just because we had chocolate coins in the treasure chest, and we're like, Australia.
Yeah. But it actually wasn't that hot that day, was it?
It turned out to be quite nice on Christmas Day.
Unlike my wedding, where it was supposed to be quite nice, and then it was like Hurricane Katrina all over again. So
yeah.
And I wore no panties. That's a story for a different day, but it was risky. It was risque and risky.
I know they were supposed to be dancing outside, wasn't there?
Yeah, look, a lot of great things happened. Eventually there'll be a video and stuff, maybe we'll put it on. Ali and Ziggy sang our first dance. We didn't get film of that because it was so dark.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say about that. And yeah, but then they did it again they sang it again just recently on a Facebook live feed.
Yeah.
So if you're friends with Ali, it's on there because we've watched it a few times. She does a couple other songs too. Ziggy does some songs. He does a song about sex. I liked it a lot. It cracked me up.
Yes, it's called Some Sex. It's an original song. I have been wanting to record a real version of it for a long time.
Tea bags.
I do talk about tea bags.
And it cracked me up. So what happened after that? Oh, we had a very tiny private New Year's Eve party at Casa de Cream Puff.
We did.
I think the official name of it was 2017 What a Drag.
And it really was quite a drag.
So obviously it's drag themed. Like,
yeah.
I mean, we'll just spell it out for you guys. Pick it up on what we're throwing down. And Robin and I dressed as our friend Cream Puff. Robin dressed as Cream Puff as his usual charming self. And I dressed as Cream Puff's drag persona, Holly Cost.
But she looked amazing, by the way.
Oh, it was a lot of work.
Yeah. And your face, I'm sure, felt like
I'm still nursing pimples from it. And my eyebrows did not like being glued down for that long.
Yeah.
I've lost a bit of eyebrow from it, but that's okay. It probably won't grow back because they never do, but that's all right. It was worth it. So yeah, you put a photo up, we'll do another one.
Yeah, and Ali dressed as, well, she dressed as a man. I thought she looked a bit like Chopper Reed, really.
Did she? Did she cut her ear off?
And I don't know what I was going for. It was just something else.
Look, you didn't put a whole lot of thought into it, let's be honest.
I didn't. I wanted it to be tragic, so I think I accomplished that.
It was very tragic.
Well, then, coinciding with New Year's, actually, I had my first earworm for 2018.
Oh, was it the one?
It was the one.
Oh man, you know what? I think every time. Anyway, which one was it? See, do tell. What was it?
Bushes of Love.
Oh man, I fucking love those fucking bad lip reading.
That's gonna be fun. Thank you.
So yeah, bad lip reading. If you follow them or whatever, they. I think we first discovered them. They did Twilight.
Yeah.
They did some Twilight stuff, and it used to just have us rolling because we went through a Twilight phase. Don't tell anyone. And then we just followed them ever since.
Yeah. Have you started the timer again?
Sure did. Whatever. Yeah, I did, of course. Jeez, get off my ass. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
But then they started doing, like, they did the football one, and then more movies came out, and now they started doing songs with clips from movies, and they've done 2. I don't know how recent they are. I don't know.
I know the Yoda one was
They're both Yoda, though. Because it has the Bushes of Love one.
Hang on, isn't that Obi-Wan Kenobi? Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker.
Yoda's in it too, though, isn't he?
I don't think so.
Oh. Is he not?
No, I don't think so.
Because I made this big joke the other day about Yoda having 2 hits on the internet at the moment, which means he must be able to afford to move out of the swamp! And now I'm bummed that my joke doesn't make sense if he's not in the Bushes of Love. Are you sure?
I've watched it.
Pause. I want to see this.
I've watched it like 20 times. Let's have a look.
You see his blood, it drained into the boards and I had to change them. But we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in
Yeah,
the
well,
bushes.
anyways.
So he's only in the one.
He's only in the one. Yoda's only in the one. But still.
But so the one he was in was Seagulls?
Yes.
And then, yeah. But the Bushes of Love is the one that's been stuck in my head.
Well, if you were keen to remake that, I would be keen to participate in that.
Okay, so that's happening because I've actually been thinking about it. So you will see that here at some point. We're going to do that.
Yes!
Awesome.
I'm excited about that. Well, since you had your first earworm, I'll make an announcement as well.
Okay, you can make an announcement. I'll let you do that.
Well, I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but Ziggy really loves cartoons.
Just a little bit.
All of them. Children ones, adult ones, foreign ones, non-foreign ones, domestic ones. And I'm forever telling him, I'm an adult, I don't watch cartoons. So he's always making me do these reenactments, and I'm like, what is it? He's like, oh, it's Bob's Burgers. And I'm like, I'm aware of its existence.
Yeah.
That's about it. I mean, I'm going to assume it's about a burger joint. Or like, we've done other ones, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, even The Simpsons, I've seen some. Like, I didn't grow up under a rock, but I just, you know, once I like paid rent and stuff, I just kind of stopped watching cartoons. However, it's not easy for me to admit, but I was spending the day with Cream Puff recently, and we just like to watch the things on the interwebs and laugh at them. And then he showed me this thing that was a cartoon, and it had a pickle in it.
A pickle in it?
Yeah, his name was Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick!
And I'm like, I totally went home and binge watched everything available on Netflix of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, thank you, Cream Puff. I really appreciate that.
And I love it. And then a friend of ours, Louie, told me the other night I have to wait like 2 years.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Next season to come out.
Yeah, that's
Oh, what
crap.
the shit? What the actual f*** is that about? If you're making an adult cartoon and you're letting people binge watch it on Netflix, meaning adults who pay for their Netflix account, 2 years?
Yeah.
Mate, do you know how
I'm
much
not
escrow I would have sunk into my mortgage by then? You know how many cars I would have exploded and not had services on by then?
Yeah.
2 years? I would have
Yeah.
moved on to something.
Yeah, we've just moved on. We've finally found, after like a year of waiting, the next 2 seasons of Skin Wars have come out. Yeah, no one knows what Skin Wars is, but it's
Skin
awesome.
Wars.
Yeah, they paint they paint people's bodies to look like other things and stuff like that.
Does that have that horrible guy?
RuPaul, yes.
No, what? Whoa. RuPaul's a lady. Anyways, check your privilege at the door.
Not in this. RuPaul's a guy.
Oh, is he dressed? He's Ru.
Yeah.
Paul, the dude.
The dude.
Hey, how come RuPaul's the dude and RuPaul's the girl?
Because I think RuPaul's actually RuPaul's name.
Doubtful.
I
Impossible.
think so.
Nope, you're wrong. I'm right. Anyway, no, that James St. James mother.
James St. James. Why do I know that name?
Party Monster. So, you know, Party Monster, the movie with Macaulay Culkin, was about Michael Ealig the New York Club Kid,
Yeah.
etc., etc. But James St. James was the guy that was the consult for the movie, and he really injected himself a lot more into the story than he ever was in it. And now he's like this makeup guru guy.
Oh, yeah.
But he's on a show called like Transformation or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was just making sure he wasn't in that show.
No, I don't think he is in...
Good, because... anyway, so then... Oh, I've got a little wound on my crusty elbow. So, anyway, so that's our little... Oh, now I'll just punctuate this happy go times with a tragedy. For the first time in my entire adult life, I broke a phone screen. And I'm just not handling it as well as I think I should be.
How long have you had your phone for?
It doesn't matter how long I've had this phone. A long time.
Oh, okay, that's alright
But
then.
ever.
Yeah.
I've never broken a phone screen ever. And I always kind of have a bit of an internal shitty chuckle about people that break their phone screen. So I'm like,
Ali.
they're like $1,000. Why wouldn't you protect that? And so my camera on my phone's been broken for ages, which apparently is quite a common problem with this particular phone. I'm not going to tell you what kind of phone it is. It's not important. I don't want any hate. I'm sticking to this brand. Anyways, so a friend of mine at work, her husband's like a Mr. Magoo with stuff, you know, like he fixes phones all the time. So he was going to fix the camera. So I thought, oh, excellent, it'll be like having a brand new phone. And so I ordered a screen protector, because my screen protector was pretty shattered. It was like a glass one. And Robin said to me at one point, if you don't get a new screen protector, I'm not going to use your phone anymore. Because I'd be like, oh, while I'm driving, I'm like, babe, fix that or whatever. And she's like, this is dangerous. Well, anyway, she's like, this is dangerous. You need a new screen protector, which she's probably right. So I was like, yeah, all right then. So I did the responsible thing. And I thought, right, when I get my phone out from having the camera fixed, I'll put a new screen protector on it. I'll get a new case, because I've had the same case for ages. It's had a lot of hits. But the screen protectors I bought came with 2. And so I was like, well, this screen protector is dangerous. Anyways, I'll put a new one on. Took it off, took the old one off, went to put the new one on. Got the wrong size, didn't I? So I think my phone screen was like unprotected for about 24 hours. And it fell out of my lap, which I was sitting outside on a ladder talking to Robin while her and Crystal were painting on the shed. They were spray painting. And I have no idea what happened. It like did this slow-mo and I was like, no! And all of us watched it. And it like went through midair, slid off my lap. And then at the very last minute, it's like, wah! And it's shattered. It's bad. You're not going to be able to see it, but it's a bad deal. You can't... Oh, that's my laugh,
Oh,
child.
Gillicuddy.
Anyway, so that's the bad thing that happened.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but it's really got me f***ed. Like, I'm just like, every time I look at my phone, I'm like, well, I can't even use this thing. It's broken, and it's getting shards of glass in my hand. It's going to infect it, and Nabs is going to lose my hand.
See, I've never used screen protectors as such, because, I mean, I've always just used a wallet to have my phone in.
Yeah, well, that looks poncy. Anyways.
Well, it does, but it protects the phone really well.
Well, screen protectors work just fine, too, as long as you don't remove it and not put a new one on. So anyway, now I have to have my friend's husband fix that as well. But, so what happened after New Year's?
So we've had same-sex marriage finally be...
Legalized.
Legalized? I was going to say approved, I don't like that. Legalized.
Officially, yeah, legalized. Like, what was it, like a week after our wedding here or something?
Yeah, it was.
You could have saved us so much money.
I
But
really
we still would
didn't
have
think
done
it was-
something overseas.
I really didn't think it was going to happen. Even with it coming back saying yes, I still thought they were going to pussyfoot around with it.
Yeah,
and
because
not
of the
do
plebiscite,
anything.
you know, they never actually guaranteed anything was going to happen with that, and the plebiscite wasted billions and billions and billions of dollars just to get like they could have just done an online opinion poll. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they could have.
What a waste of money and waste what a waste of waste. Anyway.
But we're
that's
here now, and
so
it's
that's
been
good.
Yeah.
So that means that when we get our license, our marriage license from the States, we just have to take it down to the thing, and so much so that we can't legally get married here now, because our marriage license is us getting married. It'd be like us being married twice or something.
Okay, yeah.
So something like that on the website, because like Australia recognizes American marriage certificates.
Yeah.
So since we have one of those, if we were to like do a whole proper from the very beginning application for our marriage certificate and all that stuff here, then it'd be like having to be like just like I'd married somebody else or something. I was like, that's weird, but whatever. You know, not a big deal.
It'd be interesting marrying two people that's actually one.
The same person too. So bizarre. But so then what happened after that?
I went for a beard trim last week.
I saw that. It's just a cutthroat beard trim.
Yeah.
And who's Sam?
Sam Green, his Betty May's guide father.
Guide.
We don't use God because we're non-religious.
Oh,
so
it's just
he's Betty May's guide father.
Yeah, and is he a barber or is he training to be a barber?
No. He just said, "Hey, I'm going for a haircut. I know you've always wanted to go for a cutthroat. This place is good. Legendary Barbers, TTP." So he went there. Bit of a shameless plug. And it was quite good.
Non-approved shameless plug. We didn't discuss it.
Well, they're a standalone. They're not a franchise or anything like that. So.
Well, we'll have to check into it. Hopefully, we don't have to retract it.
It was. I hope not.
That could be a logistical nightmare.
Yeah, but then it was really, really good. I plan on going back, and Sam and I are actually going to start going around Adelaide looking for the best cutthroat barber in Adelaide.
Well, send in your recommendations here down below. But some of them will be automatically thrown out because I have words to say to you about things and stuff. You know.
Oh.
Being in the hair industry for so long.
So yeah, I did that, and that was a day before Ali's birthday party.
That's what I was waiting for you to get to.
All right.
So Ali's birthday party.
Yeah. So Ali, it wasn't Ali's birthday, but we did her birthday party
On the weekend.
On the weekend.
What was that? Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah. We themed it. It was prom under the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Prom.
Yeah. Prom.
Prom.
Just pronounced prom. It's not that hard of a word. It's like 4 letters.
To me, it's pram.
What? You're dumb. Don't be daft.
Wrong letters.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be like super sweet private night, kind of like date night thing.
It was. Then we ended up having a couple of gate crashes.
Mate, we crashed the shit out of that. We crashed it. Because we've been so busy we hadn't seen Ziggy and Ali very much, and we knew what was happening, and we had already made plans to do dinner with them closer to Ali's actual birthday, which ironically is tonight. Because her birthday was yesterday or whatever.
Yeah.
But so Cuts and I had set aside that weekend. We'd set aside some time for some connection because we've just been balls to the wall, flat out, and then I had gastro, and anyway. So we were sitting at home and they were doing like Facebook stuff, and they did a live feed and sang the song from the wedding, and I was like, this sucks. And I was like, I want to crash their prom. And Robin was like, ooh, I don't know about that. And I was like, too late. I've already messaged Ziggy. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how when I said to Robin, I've got a really weird idea, but because we have like this big costume bin at home.
Yeah.
And I was like, how fast do you reckon we could put on some super daggy prom clothes and get over to Ziggy and Ali's and crash their prom? And she's like, oh, I don't know how they'd feel about that, blah, blah, blah.
By this time, we'd gotten out of our prom clothes.
For the fucking.
For the fucking.
So I said, well, I'll message Ziggy. So first I was like, do not fuck yet.
It was pretty much exactly that.
I was like, I have an idea and we can be there in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But we're not going to stay all night. We just want to crash your prom, do a couple of photos, say hi, and then we'll bugger off, and then you guys can do whatever that you want to do. I
had to rush him a bit because I'm like, she just won't leave me alone. Hurry up.
We were already rushing, and I was like, we're running out the door, and I was like, go to the toilet. So we pull up, and friggin' Ali, she's like at the door. You can see her, like the shadow of her, and I was like, is that Ali, Skid's sister over there? Like, who's here? And so me and Robin were like ducking and all kinds of stuff.
I had gone to the toilet at that point in time, and Ali comes to the toilet door and she's like, I think someone's here.
I've never known her ever to like hover around the front door. Like ever. I've never known her to do it. I've never really even noticed either one of you being like over aware of people parking in the street or anything, because we parked in the street. But anyway, yes, we came in, crashed it, gave her some flowers, had some photos, hung out for a bit, and then I guess we left around midnight or so, didn't we?
Yeah, around about there. Yeah.
Who knows? And then they
we did all night long.
Okay, enough. Can you explain that?
Not the sex part, but
oh no, not the sex part.
No, they're private photos.
Anyway, of the prom crashing.
Yeah.
There's those.
And you
then-
did look fabulous. You were very bright and colourful.
I'm wearing colour today.
Yeah, I noticed.
So has a black background though.
Yeah.
What else?
I've done my
That's
list.
me. I'm updated.
Awesome.
You're updated.
So I guess now we're talking about what's going on from here. I don't know if you've noticed or if you spoke about it before, but we've raised the desk now.
We shrunk.
We shrunk a little bit.
The desk was just cutting at a weird spot.
It didn't make either of us feel comfortable.
It's a bit high, but I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I'd probably like it more if my elbows weren't made out of wet toilet paper. They're just uncomfortably dry.
Yeah.
I'll moisturize when I get home.
But it feels more like now we're at a breakfast bar, I guess.
Well, and plus we're giants as well.
Yeah.
So it had to happen. We talked about it for about 6 months last season. And then I showed up today and it was done.
Yep.
So make sure that you tune in next week because we're going to start... I just can't even. It's so intense. So, just Ziggy, tell the people.
Okay. Alright, so what we're doing next week is we're going to start talking... I can't. It's intense.
Okay, I'm going to do it. We're going to start taking apart this MK Ultra thing.
Now there is a lot of information.
So much information.
And some of it's very
lame.
And just got to do with celebrities and you can't...
Mate, MK Ultra, clones, aliens, Illuminati. I know what you're going to do when I say
Yeah.
Celebrities, programming, trauma-based hypnotism. Mate, there's so much to unravel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just YouTube shit.
Yeah.
Look.
I want to find the actual documentation. I'm going to see if I can see...
Actual documentation of what?
They
of
believe
this
there is.
conspiracy?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about a conspiracy. That you're not going to be able to find the documentation.
But they reckon there's documentation out there that people can look at. So
there. I'll just fabricate some, put it on the internet because that's what it... So, this has got to be one of the most convoluted fucking conspiracies we've ever talked about. And it's so intense and so in-depth. But so far, I think it's a crock.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm focusing on the celebrity stuff, like super celebrity, blah 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 blah. But so far, religion, it touches on everything. This thing
goes all the way to the Vatican.
Well, I feel like maybe it's not doing its job. I think it could be more effective if it would just mainstream a bit. Just streamline some of its shit. You know what I mean? It's just everywhere. It's all higgledy-piggledy. But anyway, so we're gonna start talking about that. I feel like MK Ultra is going to at the very least be 2 episodes, but as we do, we'll break them up.
Just like the Illuminati. It happened again.
What happened? Oh, do you have an MK Ultra glitch?
No, just an Illuminati glitch.
Illuminati. Every time we say Illuminati, there's going to be some kind of Illuminati glitch. Illuminati. 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 Illuminati.
Thanks!
So anyway, that's about it. So that's what we're going to start doing next week, hopefully.
Yep.
Whenever this airs. A week from when this airs.
Yeah.
Whenever you get off your ass and do it.
Yeah, probably won't be this week that we're actually filming. It'll be next week's episode. But you won't know it's this week's episode.
Unless I know Ali.
Unless they know Ali.
And birthdays.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 106 degrees today. 41/106.
Yeah, it's not very
105.8
pleasant.
actually. It's lovely in the studio, but now I'm going to go outside.
Yeah.
Well, so that's it. We're updated.
We are.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Our future is at your updated little fingertips.
Alright, so we've already informed you what we're doing next week. Thank you for joining us again this week. Hope you enjoy season 2. And we're here to entertain you all again for the next 12 months.
Well,
So
yeah, hopefully, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we'll see you all next week.
See you next week.
Bye!